My father grew up in the South. I heard stories of them having a hanging downtown. I mean, he was born in the 50s. There's an actual lynching downtown, and he grew up with that.
Too many of us still believe our differences define us instead of the divine spark that runs through all of human creation. The scars and stains of racism still remain deeply embedded in American society.
I'm Charity Douglas, the director of the Department of Public Social Services. I'm from a small town, Racine, Wisconsin. My family didn't have a lot of money, and I remember this one time that I needed a ride home from work, and so my parents did not have a car at that time, and I needed to take a cab, so I had gotten used to doing that. And when I pull up to my house, the way that it would work is my mom would come out, meet me, give the cab driver money. One time I got into a cab with a different cab driver. And so this particular day, when I was going to get out of the car, I said, hey, my mom's gonna come out, she's gonna give money. He locked the car. He snatched my purse, and his hand went right across my arm, and I wasn't sure what was happening. And I think the most stinging part was not even him touching me or locking the doors when he said, you people steal. And I was in high school. I'd had some experience, but I'd never been grouped together with people. And he just looked at my skin, the community that I lived in, and just based on his judgment that he not only could lock me in the car, he took my purse. I didn't take anything from him, and really held me captive in that cab until my mom came out. And I remember screaming for my mom, and my mom came out and she said, you know what, I'm going to report you. She was saying all kinds of things, and he said, you can't really do anything because I own the cab company. And I just felt so small and so powerless, I just felt like, wow, I never even thought that someone could think that about a whole entire group of people. And I remember just wanting to do a good job in my work. And it just had a lasting impression on me. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh my goodness, I can't even still believe it bothers me this much. My eyes were open to this new world of racism, discrimination. My parents really protected me and my brother, and it was difficult. It really was truly difficult. I think because we're serving the most vulnerable people who've had this experience like mine, even more extensive than mine, that it's now my responsibility to make sure that each person has the most equitable experience that they can have if they're going to go through our county. Not just for the families that we serve, but the people who I work with who may have that same experience and just feel like they don't have a voice. I feel like I need to be a voice to the voiceless. I love the future just to look like this continuous of learning and growing and evolving, and making sure that as leaders that we all have a framework for diversity, equity, and inclusion, that we all have an understanding of what the expectations are. While we can't go back into the past, we do need to acknowledge that there's a past there, and then we just need to move forward to plan and continue to drive forward like I believe Riverside County is doing.